Yo, what's poppin', Henny? Gang. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. What's poppin', y'all? It's been a rough morning. The girl woke up feeling a little pained this morning, just a little bit. But I'm here. We just let them know that we are live over on the IG for those who don't get their notifications, because some people don't get their notifications. But y'all do me a favor. If you realize that you aren't getting notifications, go and check your settings and make sure that you have selected all notifications, because then that is how you will be able to know when I am live and running my mouth, because I know that y'all love when I am running my mouth. So there's been a lot going on, okay? And I'm going to say this because this is the person that originally broke the story and brought the story to the internet, and I am not a hater. And I'm going to say shout out to Voodoo Dog TV, because Voodoo was the first one that I saw that had the information about what was going on with Chrisean. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Tamar's team. Are they talking too much? Have they ran their mouths a little bit too much? And of course, we have to get into Karzilla. Is she gloating in the midst of all of this? Child, we're not going to listen to the whole live, but we're going to listen to some of the live. And we are going to get into all of this Henny right after this. This video and its content are protected under the Fair Use Act, so YouTube, do not copyright strike my channel.
And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Did you hear what they just said? Child, a whole mess. Oh, I'm about to spill this Hennessy and y'all about to sip. All right, y'all. All right. Let's see what is popping over here in these comments. Wait, before we get into the what's poppings, everything in this video is protected underneath the Fair Use Act and is used for educational purposes, criticisms, and critiques. This is a review channel. So YouTube, do not copyright strike me. And of course, I feel like Sesame Street. And it's brought to you by... Today's episode is brought to you by the letter A, which stands for allegedly, because everything in this video is allegedly according to what has been alleged. I really don't want to get on the camera. Hey, y'all. Just to show face. Now I'm off the screen. I know y'all really don't like when I get off the screen too tough, but I got to be off the screen because I'm in pain. Y'all don't need to see that shit. Oh, I said, we are only 4 minutes in. I gotta watch my mouth. I'm going to attempt to do this with the least amount of profanity as humanly possible. But in the meantime, before we get into all of that, you know I have to give my what's poppins to everybody that is in the cipher. They're up in the bar right now. So what's poppin' Zoe? What's poppin' that 504 girl? She's a member. What's poppin' to the gym lifestyle? What's poppin' Tej? Damn it. But she's a member. What's poppin' Heather? What's poppin' Sheena, who's a member? What's poppin' Kristen? Erica B is a member. What's poppin' Angel? What's poppin' Jacqueline, who's a member? What's poppin' Miss Poppington, who's a member? What's poppin' Kashina? What's poppin' Mary is a member? What's poppin' KK? What's poppin' 360 channel? What's poppin' Pamela? What's poppin' Ashley is a member? I have to give y'all different shout outs because I said that's what I would do, right? What's poppin' Miss T.R.? What's poppin' Latrina? What's poppin' Sherry? What's poppin' Kashima is a member? What's poppin' Miss Teddy B? What's poppin' Gracefully Living? What's poppin' Winnie Lyons? What's poppin' Janelle? What's poppin' Miss Parker? Oh, Miss Parker. What's poppin' Ari Mack? What's poppin' Lashana? What's poppin' Saved But Dope? What's poppin' CJ? It's a member. What's poppin' Buttercup? Who's a member? What's poppin' Yvette? What's poppin' that rainbow chick? Is a member. What's poppin' TJ? What's poppin' Miranda? What's poppin' Natasha? What is poppin' Change for Better? What's poppin' 27 M Pain is a member. What's poppin' Uniquely Yours is a member. What's poppin' LK Reacts? Felicia is a member. What's poppin' Triple X? What's poppin' Travel Treasures is a member. I gotta get y'all a little sound button. A little pew. What's poppin' Samira? What's poppin' MC? What's poppin' Renee? What's poppin' Swan? What's poppin' Jenny? What's poppin' Stacy and Nicole? What's poppin' Sexiest One? Gang. What's poppin' Nina? What's poppin' T Jackson? Lena? What's poppin' Heather? What's poppin' Kimmy B is a member? What's poppin' Stacy? What's poppin' Diane is a member? What's poppin' Selena? And I'm only gonna do a few more. What's poppin' Cat Eyes with a Z? And what is popping Miranda and Queen and Heather and Angel and Moonlight Sunshine, all of them was popping to everybody. So, as y'all are all well aware by now, our girl is in something. I'm not going to say it's trouble, but she's in something, okay? She's in something. All right, and all of this is stemming from that Tamar Braxton incident, which, if I'm going to be honest, I really wish that she hadn't gone to that, but we cannot change how events play out. And unfortunately, this seems to be playing out in a way that just... So as you know, or if you didn't know, everybody should know by now, Chrisean did have charges already in Oklahoma. And the charges that she had in Oklahoma put her on probation. Now, she was put on this probation, and we were talking about this over on the IG. She was put on this probation back in September of last year, of 2023. And so this incident that happened with Tamar was an incident that came after the fact. Now, I'm going to try to zoom in as best as possible, but this document does get blurry, and that's as close as I can get. So this incident that happened on November 10th, which is after her probation period, but the filing date for these charges are on the 23rd of this month, 23rd of January of this year. So I'm still curious as to why it took so long for this case to be picked up. Was it picked up by the state? Because it does not say that James Wright himself was going after her. It says it's the state of California. There are more documents to this. However, I did not get to those documents as of yet. We can actually get into that later. To my understanding, yes, Victoria, you are correct. This is a civil suit. We don't know if this is going to violate her. In her case, it did say one of the stipulations was that she had to follow all tribal, state, federal, blah, blah, blah laws, right? So with that being said, there is a possibility that she could violate in Oklahoma. Don't know what that actually is going to look like, because when reading her stuff, it does not say, like it did for Blue, that if she violated, she would get this much time. I don't know. I'm going to dig deeper into this. I just wanted to touch on this a little bit. Henny, I'm not sure if you see my message, but I had an issue similar to Rock's as far as charges. Your message where, Gracefully Living, is it sent to me on IG? Because I have not gone through all of it. I'm from Oklahoma. They really don't care that much. They want money. And you know what, Ashley? I can agree with you because she had to pay fines, and they went after her for those fines. So yeah, I can say that Oklahoma does strike me as a run me my money type of state. Now, in the midst of all of this, you have people that are gloating about the situation at hand and what's going on. Oklahoma won't come get her either. Well, that's a good thing to know that they're not going to come and get her. Okay. Now, L Boogie, I hope that that's all that this is, that he's looking for repayment. He probably wants something for pain and suffering, time off from work, getting his tooth having to get his tooth fixed, things of that nature. If that's the case, then fine. Let's just do that and let's move on away from this. Because here's the thing, while everybody is relishing in the fact that yes, she's finally going down, we're finally going to be rid of her, like there's people out here that are actually ready to throw ticker tape parades about this happening. And the sad part about it is nobody is thinking about the same child that everybody is up here talking about. She's such a horrible parent too, and that needs this and needs that, is not thinking about the fact that there is a baby involved. And this baby, if anything were to happen to her, is going to be without her. Okay. And it is too soon for all of that. She's still bonding with this baby. That is not a good thing. That is not a great thing. I do not wish this on anyone. Yes, Chrisean is 5'6". She is taller than me. Okay. She is very much taller than me. And one of the people who seems to be relishing in all of this, of course, is Karzilla. Now let's listen to what she had to say when she first went live. I put a hedge of protection around all of us, because at this point in time, I'm really starting to feel like Carissa is spelling, okay? And casting spells is something you do with your words. The tongue gives life and death, okay? And as Cat Eye says, it's a double-edged sword. And this woman, I got a headache already. I'm about to take my ponytail out because I'm getting a headache at just the mere mention of her name, okay?
Hop on here and say that God is good and he's always on time. And I want to apologize to myself and anybody that I might have offended. It's been a long journey. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of worrisome nights. And to think about going back into that cycle again, I can't do it. I don't even know how to relax and let go and let God. I've been trying. I really have been trying. If y'all noticed, I was trying for the sake of the child. I really was trying. I've been trying a long time. I'm telling y'all, I've been trying. I can't go into that cycle again. And then hearing somebody with that cycle voice before we go into it again is like, ain't nothing changed. I can't do it again, Lord. I just can't do it, Lord. I'm going to need you to go ahead and fix that situation because I can't do it again. My nerves ain't got no more time for that. And I know y'all disappointed. I know y'all is.
Oh, I forgot that was.
But at the end of the day, Jonathan is my child. He came out of my behind, y'all. I don't have much of a choice, okay? Now, don't get it twisted. I talks my shit to that ninja is blue in the face. I do. I talk most shit. Hop on here and say that God is good.
Now,
he's always on time.
This woman right here, she grinds everybody's gears, and she's the most toxic out of everyone involved. And that's saying a lot. And yes, I did title this Carissa Goes Live and seemingly gloats about Chrisean catching new charges, because that's exactly what it seems like she's here doing. God is good and he's always on time. You are not supposed to relish in someone else's downfalls. That's in the Bible, okay? But we're not gonna hold Bible study on this. But yes, she's definitely relishing and saying that she prayed. Now she's making it about her again, because she's saying that she prayed to God and told him that she can, Lord, I can't do this anymore, and this, that, and third, and blah, blah, blah. And of course, she's so powerful. She's more powerful than anybody else, and she's able to pray a prayer, and this happens right away, and this is all because of her doing, and you know, she did this. It's basically what she's giving off. And I get it. You're butthurt at the fact that this girl said what she said. And I feel like Carissa's just a bitter woman. I'm not understanding why this woman's so invested. If that's who her son wants to be with, let them be. She's not going to let them be. Talking about she apologizes to herself and she apologizes to anyone that she has offended. Here's my thing. Carissa, you have offended a lot of people and you've ruffled a lot of people's feathers. And I'm going to speak for me. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm done, if you all agree, you can put Henny glasses in the chat. What pisses me off the most about Carissa is the fact that these are children in comparison to you. Regardless of how old they are children in comparison to you. And as being an elder, you are not rearing them in love, in just, or correction. What you are doing is giving them more toxicity on top of toxicity. You can't bash someone and expect them to embrace you. You can't bash someone and expect them to want to correct their behavior. You can't bash someone and think that they're even going to hear what you are saying. And the crazy part about it is she thinks the more that she does this type of behavior, the more justified she is. She's not. She's not. You're spewing venom on top of venom and expecting some type of change. That is insanity. I agree with you, Rhonda. She's very immature. And this is what Blue was saying to her during their breakup scene in Crazy in Love. He was saying, you're a grown up and you act like one of us. So if you act like one of us, then I'm going to handle you like one of us. And I'm going to hold court on you like you're one of us. And I don't see where what he said was wrong. Because you are behaving as if you are one of them, but expect them to treat you like the adult. You cannot expect someone to treat you as an elder and you behave just as they do. There has to be some type of differentiating that happens. There has to be something that you know, separates you from them. If you go around acting like a teenager, but then want teenagers to respect you, you cannot behave as a teenager. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, and I really hate to even give her even more time on the platform, but I'm going to play for y'all the audio to the second video because at this point, I honestly don't even want to upload anything that this woman is saying any longer, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little nervous when I listen to her. And I'm going to explain why. As being a person who's been around these spiritual streets, right? I understand what was being said when, how do I say this as to where everybody will understand? Okay. So the Bible says there's life and death. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? Okay. So all right. So life and death is the power of life and death is in the tongue. And in the spiritual community, we understand that our words hold powers, and words are spells. Sentences are spells. We cast spells on people when we write things down, when we think things, when we say things. And it's just a matter of, she's always spelling over somebody. She's always casting a spell over people. Anytime somebody can alter the way that people feel instantaneously, the way that she does, that's not normal. That's not normal. And that should be a big red flag that something is off. So let's get into this little clip right here that I have for y'all, because I was pulling up something because I want to share something with y'all. We're going to go into, and I need to put my brand up. Hold on one second. Before we even get into that, let me put this up here. Maybe I should do the darker one. No, I'll do this one for right now. We're going to take a listen to exactly what Blue had to say to his mother, okay? To his mother when he broke up with her. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. All right?
Because, baby mama wasn't feeling right. I should have just made that decision for myself.
That was best for you. I'm not your mom. You got your generation, I got my generation. It's like old school versus new school type thing.
So just bring all the girls home. Say hi to your mama.
You just think mom is exempt. And no, I mean, I'm sure when you was 25,
I would never do that with my parents present.
I done seen you do tons of stuff with your parents.
You my child.
I've seen you do tons of things with your parents present. Whether it's at my birthday party, whether it's at your birthday party, you've done things that you're telling you not to do with your parents present, right or wrong. I don't want to get to the details, but
that's your excuse.
I'm not making an excuse
because of how I live.
I'm not making it.
Now, the reason I came here to this scene is because he's speaking about the things that he saw growing up. She's telling him what happened. You should also play the video where Dre was talking on Carissa too. That I'll have to, I gotta dig up that. But I went here because she's telling him, oh, you need to do this. You shouldn't be doing this in front of me. You should be respecting me. And he's telling her, well, I'm not doing anything that I haven't seen you do. Okay. And she's like, oh, I've never done that in front of my parents. And he's like, I've seen you do worse in front of your parents. So he's speaking on the things that he's seen her do.
Excuse at all. I just want you to understand me. Like I give you your understanding and I tell you where I pick and choose to,
You could have called and said, I'm bringing 2 girls home, Mom. Yeah, when I was staying at your house.
Yeah, you wasn't living with me. You came to drop your daughter off so I could help her out.
My daughter, you mean your sister?
Your daughter, yes.
You initiated that though, right?
Yes, I decided to say, yes, come here. I have resources. I offered her a place that I was staying at with a roommate. She went over there, checked it out, and came back, and you guys were not.
We never went there. We didn't even make it to that part, Jonathan.
Exactly. Is it my fault or your guys' fault?
Well, I think it's a combination of both.
I think it's definitely you guys' fault because I came into the situation with a lending hand. I didn't come
You never gave the keys, Jonathan. You never gave
She
the
didn't
keys.
want to go there.
Yes,
She already
we
said
both.
that.
So now she said in a previous scene that she did not want to take anything from him. And now they're going back and forth about him getting a place for Callie and giving Callie a place to stay and him taking care of his sister. Exactly. She's telling him, do as I say and not as I do.
Kid, are you kidding?
Oh, you forgot everything?
She never even.
But I mean, the world don't stop for you guys.
It
You know what I'm
doesn't.
saying?
It absolutely doesn't.
So you
but when
guys
you
have
had your
to-
sister
Can I
relocate
speak?
from one place to
I didn't
another,
have to relocate. You had to relocate. I didn't. I lended a helping hand
where?
when I said, hey, okay, you're not filling your area. You want to try to chase your dreams in Hollywood? That's me coming into the situation, trying to help my family, my mother and my sister. When I said, here, take this money, you and her go get a room.
Take this money. You threw it on the floor. I would never pick up money off the floor from anyone.
You got to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She said I would never pick up money off the floor. Oh goodness. Let's speed forward just a little bit.
Last moment, I could never be like the way you are. You have a husband, you have a boyfriend, you know what I do? Hey, nice to meet you. Y'all have fun, dude. I turn my back. I'm not trying to be all up in the mix, like, what are you doing with my mom over there? Oh, she was just with him the other day. Why you with him? Like,
Don't make it
childish. That's how it
Don't
is. That's how it is. That's how you do it.
I
You
was
be all
having
up.
a conversation with you.
Everything that you got going wrong with you is because of you.
Hey,
Not because of me, not because of her. It's because of you. It all
Look at her face. She is not feeling what he's telling her, but is he telling her anything wrong though? Because it don't feel like or sound like he's telling her anything wrong. Everything that is going wrong in your life is because of you. And vice versa. Everything that is going wrong in his life is because of who? Him. And in this situation, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But he seems to be the more mature one, the more logical one in this situation. And in all honesty, I don't think she likes the truth. She's always talking about somebody doesn't like the truth. She doesn't like the truth. Look at her face and look at the last thing he said. It all comes 360. 360 means right back. 180 is the opposite. 360 is all the way around. Full circle, baby.
It all comes 360. I don't know why you think you just exempt and you just special and you're very special. Don't get it. That's still my mom and everything, but I'm saying,
you just said you ain't got no remorse and you don't care.
Nah, I'm not saying like that. I'm just
I'm
saying
leaving here
like,
with that. Like,
I'm saying like, I feel like I'm more mature than you.
if you were more mature than me, we wouldn't be here right now.
Love you to death. Love your daughter, my sister.
Why you keep calling her my daughter?
Because she's your daughter. She's gonna go crazy for you, and you're not the best person to go crazy for just because you're not. Like, if you had an army, you'll be a terrible army leader because you would just lead your soldiers into this bullshit every time. You're my mother. I love you, mother.
How you gonna tell somebody that if they was an army leader, they would be a terrible army leader? What in the world? Anyway, pay attention to the breakup, guys. Says you're my mother. I love you, mother.
Mother, but just not my type of woman. I guess just not my type of lady.
At this point, you're not my type of son.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're not on the same page at all. I see you when I see you.
Enjoy your day.
Hit me when you hit me.
Enjoy your day.
I love you.
I just
All right.
hear smoke.
Now, hit me when you hit me. Hit me when you hit me. Terrible. Let's see. Everyone makes mistakes. I guess wishing harm on anyone will have a boomerang effect. I guess those one graves people dug for Beluga now is making room for Rock. Prayerfully, they both learn. Your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Now, when it comes down to this situation, the reason why I'm coming here is because people seem to have amnesia when it comes down to the levels of toxicity that Blueface and his mother have been on. So at the end of the day, this is not anything new. And truth be told, they have been, I'm gonna have to go here, and I really did not want to go here. They've been toxic before Chrisean ever came into the picture. And I hate when people try to run that narrative that, oh, ever since Chrisean came, that's not the case. They've had a very toxic relationship prior to Chrisean ever even coming into the picture. So if we're gonna call things and we're gonna call spades, like I always say over here, let's call them out properly. And let's be right when we say the things that we say. And let's understand the full situation, because I do understand that people came into this story at different levels, so they don't know everything that has already transpired. But what I'm getting ready to play for you is the video, and shout out to bossy_addicted_T, because I'm going to play this video right here. For those who don't know or forgot, here's a little reminder. Now, this is when he put his mom and his sister out his house when he came home with females that did not speak to them. This is way before Chrisean was ever involved in the situation. Hold on one second.
We're gonna wait for the cops. No, come down here, John.
They say hello to you. What the fuck you? That was my girlfriend.
You just a LA nigga for real.
Why the fuck would we want to get burned?
It's not respect. Nigga, that be some baby so I can hold you. You think you know her?
Let's go.
We gonna wait for the police to come. Since you hit
Now, oh wait.
girls now.
Since you hit girls now, do you see what he's doing? He's picking up their belongings and chucking them outside. This is his mother and his sister.
We gonna wait for the police to come.
First of all, what did I do? I'm getting him off of you and I get body slammed.
Getting him off of you and I get body slammed. So was he putting his hands on his mama? Because, never mind.
If I didn't have that nigga by the chain, he would have choked me and threw me out the house. I'm getting him off of you.
Don't touch me. So the cops get
And
here.
it's time to teach your family.
Don't touch me till the cops get here.
What? Something this to you, dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna break everything in his big old house. I'm finna go there and say some shit. He gonna really go fight you, stupid ass bitch.
Let's go.
Then you don't even know 5 seconds.
Let's go.
Give me a reason.
What are you
Now, bitch, you all here for a reason, dumb bitch. You an idiot. No, bitch, going down there, bitch.
Now, I understand that families feud and families go through problems and situations and trials and tribulations and all of that. But do y'all want me to finish playing the video? Because I think, for me, I've seen enough that speaks on how their relationship has always been. So for her to want to blame Chrisean as being this demon that came into their lives and wreaked havoc and caused all this hell and caused all this division and this separation. Y'all had issues before there was ever a Chrisean involved. This was 4 years ago. Hold on one second. Shout out to the Hip Hop Lab as well. I gotta put them down in the description. Do y'all see that? This was 4 years ago. Chrisean only been around for 3 years. So someone please tell me how Chrisean made their family life toxic. It was already a shit show. It was already a shit show.
You mad today? Say hello.
Mom's visiting and I'm waiting for my apartment that's ready tomorrow. Ain't no freeloading, period. Everything you see me do, I did for me. Sad what a bee can do to a ninja's head. She must suck some mean D. Once again, another woman, a whole different person, is being put before your mom. You've had these issues with him and other women in his life before Chrisean.
I didn't touch you. I didn't disrespect you.
So
We gonna wait for the cops since you hit girls today. You gonna
Look
go
at
to
my
jail.
finger. This is why I'm still here, bro.
She didn't touch you.
Didn't do
She
shit.
didn't touch you.
All I said was, no, I'm gonna go up here and beat his whole ass. Oh, God. Just cause. Just cause. Just cause, bro.
This is his mother stuff getting thrown out right here. This is how y'all, this what y'all paying for. This what y'all paying for right here, Blueface. Y'all paying for.
Didn't we see somebody else's stuff strewn across the front yard too? Didn't we see Jaden's stuff sprawled across the front yard not too long ago when he put her out the house, or she left the house and he put the rest of her belongings out the house? This is his behavior. This is what he do.
For this.
My finger hurts.
This who y'all supporting. This who y'all supporting.
My finger hurt, bro. It just has to burn.
Yo, you go through that night. I swear to God, you will not leave this house alive, bro.
Joe, come down here.
You only got clout because of mommy, stupid. How you think you got here? Saddest thing is she paid all those studio sessions when you was living in your car. She deserves all the clout. Run her ish up. All those football camps and trainers, she's been breeding you since birth. Meanwhile, she penny pinching. F a Blueface. I want Jonathan back. I'd rather be broke again. They've been feeling this way. This is why when he came and showed up at the Sis Socks, Callie was saying she wasn't going to be a part of it. Remember, he also put hands and feet on his sister and her husband. So again, all of this stuff has already happened prior to Chrisean entering into their life. So all of this demonizing of her and making it seem as if it's all her fault, that their family woes and dramas and trials and tribulations. So acting like all of this is because of her is asinine. Like, are you serious? Now, Everblessed said the truth was always here, just people want to be on the hate train. And I agree with you. People need to pay attention. Absolutely. We only see it all now because everything Chrisean does goes viral. She's sick. Carissa is jealous because of the love he shows for Chrisean. That is a possibility. Someone needs to send her this so she could. No. Nobody needs to send her nothing. I'm informing the peoples. Eccentric Soul says, mothers like Carissa will always blame everyone else but themselves and their son. Absolutely. I'm confused about the charges because TMZ said the guy is suing her. Okay. So let's go to TMZ. Because I pulled up the documents. Well, I was sent the documents. I put up the documents is what I should say. Oh my God. This girl. Okay, so I'm looking. Yeah, I know. It pulled off. I had to order another one. 1 minute. He's right back. Yes, it's the same person coming right back. I hate when they do that. Okay. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, I was pulling up TMZ, right? Because y'all said that TMZ said that they said because y'all said that they said that TMZ said that he said that everybody said. Okay. Now let me put it up on the screen for y'all. Okay. I think she saw the Chrisean we are seeing now and can't believe he is choosing Rock over his family. What's the Chrisean we're seeing now? Because the Chrisean we see now is nothing in comparison to the Chrisean that we've seen before. The Chrisean that we've seen before would have been not put Carissa between the washer and the dryer. Okay, let's read. According to legal documentations obtained by TMZ, TV personality James Wright is suing Chrisean, claiming she attacked him at a club show back in November. An incident, he says, led to multiple face lacerations and 2 broken teeth. Now, in the video that Tamar played, here it is. No. In the video that Tamar played, it said that it showed that he only had 1 chipped tooth, but they're saying it was 2. Let's continue to see. James Wright was reportedly hospitalized following Tamar's show in downtown Los Angeles. According to TMZ, this is according to TMZ. Tamar talked about the allegations on an IG Live and said Chrisean thought she was supposed to have a bigger role in the show and apparently became agitated when she was told that was not the case. That is not what was said. Says Rock was supposed to be to only come on stage for the twerk portion at the end of the night. He says he told her she was not in the proper designated area, and that's when she allegedly hit him. Okay. Wright claims Rock struck him several times using a hand with large champion-style rings that caused the laceration and broken teeth. He also claims he called him a homophobic slur in the aftermath of the alleged assault. Now, this is all brand new. Now, James is taking Chrisean for assault, battery, and emotional distress, and he's seeking compensation for his medical bills, amongst other damages. Go ahead. Go downstairs. It's a black Toyota Camry. Okay, sorry. Now, Let's see. I'm pulling up something for y'all right now. I'm gonna share this tab because we are over here on my Patreon. Okay.
If you guys see my face, you would be pissed off.
It all happened. And no one wanted to disrespect anybody, and nobody wanted to set anybody up. We just wanted to have a good time.
I don't even want to hear that.
I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. I love you.
I just want y'all to stop thinking that everybody's lying. Yes, this happened to me, and everybody keep asking what's the reason. This happened to me for no reason. I was attacked for no reason, and they keep telling me don't get on live, but no, like all the assumptions and how people feel and what people think they know. I am at the dentist right now. I have to get my teeth fixed. My teeth have to be fixed, and that's what's happening right now. So don't get online saying what didn't happen, it didn't happen. And no, I'm not going to show my face. My face is beat. If you guys see my face, you can be pissed off. My face is, it's toe up.
Okay, so now that's what James had to say, that his face was toe up, right? Remember that. Now let's go here.
Thing. She like, lie again. And James like, no, nobody knew. And she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital right now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison. And I promise you, and we can cancel all this shit right now. You don't come to nobody's show. Everybody has worked their mother...
Okay, so y'all remember, now y'all heard that account and that account and that account and that account and that account, right? So now let's go here, because we're going down memory lane, because this is what I mean by, did Tamar's team talk too much? Because that seems to line up. Okay, James is getting his teeth fixed. Oh, wait, let me go back because he said something about a broken nose, right?
I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I didn't stop, first of all, let me tell you about this ghetto disgust. She come to Tamar concert, which I planned. So then James is like, oh, it wasn't on purpose. Like nobody is going to prison. Anyone get away coming to anything that anybody I know and care about plan and work hard for and assault them, and I'm letting it go. So I want everybody to let Chrisean know, whoever she is and whatever she does, I'm coming for every coin she has. And y'all know me, I'm not going to stop. I can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records. You do not come to my show and assault people that are working on my show. Okay? I might not have sang love.
I don't know what happened there, but y'all can hear me still. So wait a minute, let me see what's going on, because my screen did blank out. So let me just refresh real quick. Let's see. Okay, so that was him. That's Tamar's first video. Okay. So pardon me, y'all. Oh my God, I wasn't even playing the damn video for y'all. I was just sitting here quiet. Could y'all hear it though? Could y'all hear it? Oh my gosh. So y'all was just sitting here in silence. I'm so sorry, y'all, because I was trying to pull up the, so y'all didn't see this video at all? Okay. So moving right along, I'm going to have to edit that out when I go in. I'm so sorry, y'all. I wish somebody would have called me on IG. I would have, I would have been able to correct myself. Now, I'm going to use a clip from Royalties World Live, because this is where they showed the teeth. So shout out to Royalties World Live. Okay.
Tooth was definitely chipped.
Tooth, not teeth. Tooth was chipped. Okay, let me come up out of here and let's zoom in. Can I zoom in? Yes. Tooth was chipped. One chipped tooth. That's his lip, where you could tell right here he got bust in the lip. And you could tell he was busting the nose. So he got a good one to the face.
Sure.
So do you want to press charges or you just... Yes. I'm pressing charges. I didn't do nothing to that girl. Oh! You can't leave it to the police. Oh.
Is that the that we made up? Oh. Build a website in 2 minutes.
Now, all of them have gone on the record. They've spoken out publicly when they probably should not have.
And I would never ever do. Look at my baby lip. I would never ever do him like that. But at this point, it has gotten above and beyond out of control. Okay, nobody is lying on nobody. Nobody wants no trouble. Nobody is lying on nobody. Nobody wants no trouble. That's just the legendary Tony Braxton. Okay. Nobody. Tony Braxton. Oh. You can't leave to bow back. Okay. That is still in my dressing room.
Tooth was definitely chipped.
So do you want to press charges or you just... Yes.
His lip is swollen. He's got a couple nicks right here. His nose looks like it's a little swollen too. At the end of the day, I ain't finished. Y'all thought that was it? Y'all thought that was all I had for y'all? I'm not done. Because this one right here, and yes, we're going to sit through and we're going to listen to the whole damn video. Okay? We're going to listen to it verbatim. Because he's the one that gave the most, I would say, damning account of what happened that does not go along with what anybody has said, be it LaTroy, be it James, be it Tamar. You know what, Nana T? I'm not fooling with you. She said, did she cause his teeth to be yellow too? I'm finished. Then after this, LaTroy exposed Tamar. Tommy exposed Tamar. Jessica Wu exposed Tamar. And then LaTroy comes back and exposes Tamar again. We're not going to get into all of that. Maybe that's good for another video on another day. But I'm not going to stay on here much longer. But we finna listen. We finna listen to this whole live right here. And I went, Henny, why are we watching this again, Henny? Because all of this is probably going to come up in the court of the laws. Okay? And this right here, yeah. We'll make sure we get him nice and good. Is it on? Nope.
We're just giving everybody a second to come on in the room. Oh, God. I hate that I even have to do this. But I'm going to tell, because I'm going to tell the truth and what the truth is. So I'm going to give y'all a second to roll through real quick.
Y'all want me to turn the music off? I wish that I could fast forward this.
Larry, cut it. My problem is this. I was in the room. I was next to James. It was me, James, David, Mooney, Tamar in that room. I want to address the assault. That's what I want to address right now, because that is what is at question. And what is at question is the assault. And it breaks my heart that we even have to go this route and even have to go back and forth on social media. For those that don't know, I am the tour manager for Tamar Braxton, the Love and War tour. And what I'm going to address is the assault. We were in the room. At the end of the show, Chrisean walked up to Tamar. Troy brought her out a cake. Tamar put her hands in the cake. She had a right hand full of cake and some cake in her mouth. And Chrisean came out and was like, "Where you going, sis? Gotta go on stage." And I'm looking like, huh? Like, what's happening? And Tamar like, the show is over. What do you mean? She said, "I'm about to go on stage." And she's like, huh? You ain't been out? You haven't went out there already? Because she was supposed to go out during the twerk session. She hadn't been out. Chrisean hadn't been out. So I was like, come on, ladies, let's just take this in the dressing room. So we went in the dressing room. And in the dressing room, it was me, Tamar, and Chrisean.
Who was in the dressing room? Everybody say it down in the chat. Who was in the dressing room? Because I heard, allegedly, there's a document that states that Tamar was not in the room. But who was in the room? I heard Tamar. Okay, we all heard the same thing.
Tamar was trying to figure out why didn't Chrisean go out during the twerk session? And she's looking at me and I'm like, I don't know. Like, Chrisean, I don't know why she didn't go out. So Chrisean breaks down and starts crying. And I felt bad. And the Holy Ghost in me, because I carry it everywhere with me, I began to give her a hug and everything like that, because I like Chrisean. I like her. And, you know, and I was like, I don't want to see nobody with their feelings hurt, or I don't want nobody feeling some sort of way, because there was a big line of miscommunication that took place. So I began to try to comfort her and hug her and be like, no, don't cry, because it's not that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was trying to.
No, Sunset Nights, that is not the only question as to whether or not she hit him. Because all of this is relevant. All of this is relevant. Because like I said, there's a document out there that's saying that Tamar was not in the room. You got LaTroy out here saying that he was in the room, but this man is telling you who all was in the room. No, not yet, Doretha. The hairstylist and James wasn't in there yet. That's why I said we got to pay attention to what he's saying, because he's the only one that gave a play-by-play of what happened. LaTroy didn't give a play-by-play, but now we know why, because he couldn't. He wasn't in the room. James is trying not to speak because James is trying to build a case. Tamar gave an apology to James, but it was more so an apology to Chrisean, only to come back and be like, oh, this the hit we made up. He's the only one that gave a full breakdown of everything. And absolutely correct. This video should be used.
I don't want you to feel no sort of way. And this was just in the dressing room. And this was me, Chrisean, and Tamar at the time. As the time went on, Chrisean was explaining that this happens to her all the time, and she felt some sort of way because she felt embarrassed. She felt embarrassed, and she felt like, you know, that this is just like, shouldn't happen to her, because, you know, she was just prepared to go out during the twerk session, and that time had come and she didn't go out. So Tamar is still asking, like, well, what happened? What happened? Why didn't she go out? And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what happened too. So David and Mooney come in. They both do makeup. And we're all at this point talking about what happened. Tamar is saying, Mooney, what happened? Mooney was saying that Chrisean was not on the side of the stage when it was time for the twerk part. Mooney is a choreographer, and he also does makeup. Mooney was saying Chrisean was not on the side of the stage.
Eva, what do you mean? We didn't see any of that. There is a video of a cake being brought out. Now they're backpedaling on this video to mess up LaTroy, busting it out. First, all a mess. Well, we did see the cake. We didn't see any of that. This is old, Eva. This is when this first happened. This is not a recent video. This is from November 14th. So it's not from then. This is a video after the incident happened. And the reason why I'm playing it, for those who are still a bit confused as to why we're watching it, is because they've talked too much on the social medias, and all of the stories are a bit contradicting.
So like, well, what happened? What happened? Well, who was there? Who can, like, what? Everybody's screaming, what happened? What happened? At this point, Chrisean is like, yes, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. And I was like, okay. And I'm trying to calm everybody down. Just let's do this a peaceful conversation, because Chrisean is upset. She's very upset. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, okay, let's calm down. Like, everybody, let's talk this thing out or whatever. And then a few more talking. And then James comes in the room. So at this point, it's me, Chrisean, David, Mooney, Tamar, James. James comes in the room and notices that Chrisean is upset. By the mirror, Chrisean is on the right-hand side. James is right next to her. He was consoling her. And I was literally right next to James. And Tamar asking James, well, what happened? Why didn't Chrisean go out there during the twerk session? And James said, we was looking for her on the side of the stage, and she was not on the side of the stage. And Chrisean got very upset, and she was like, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. Where else would I go, man? You lying. Like, that's cap. I was on the side of the stage. Like, I was there on the side of the stage. And James said, no, you wasn't. We called for you there. Chrisean said, say I wasn't there one more time. Say I wasn't there on the side of the stage one more time. James was like, I'm telling you, we was calling you, and you bop, 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 bop. I'm like,
now, He don't look like he got bop, 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 bop. He looked like he got bop. One good time. One good time. Exactly. Consoling her after treating her like crap.
Oh, shit. Literally happened just like that.
No, he said Tamar put her hand in the cake, and he and Tamar were walking backstage, and she had a handful of cake. He was talking about Tamar had a handful of cake.
And here I am, like, this girl just hit this boy a couple of times with them big ass rings on her finger. And I'm just like, no.
That does not look like a couple of times. When you look at that injury that he sustained, the reason why I kept zooming in on that, it's one clean shot. One clean shot. You can see it was one clean shot. If she would have bopped him, that means that she punched him in the same spot each time. Come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. How did she punch him in the same exact spot each time she hit? His lip, his nose, his tooth. All of that is in alignment. If she would have hit him multiple times, anybody who's been in a fight, you already know, as soon as you bop somebody in their face, they're going to cover their face. They're going to move. You're not going to hit them multiple times in the same spot because ain't nobody going to stand right there and let you just keep hitting them. It was one smooth hit if she hit him. Because I still got to say allegedly.
This is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. I get Chrisean to the other side of the room. At this point, James' face is leaking.
Now, I'm going to tell you why they put that homophobic slur in there. Because now that will amp it up to a hate crime.
Blood. She going off saying, man, that's cap, da-da-da-da-da. Everybody is shocked. And I mean shocked because, mind you, I like Chrisean. I'm still at this moment trying to de-escalate everything. Like, I don't want this to go left. Like, this is crazy. This is all craziness. And I'm like, Chrisean, you gotta calm down. Everybody, you gotta calm down. Like this, it's a lot of yelling. At this point, Mooney and James, get her ass out of here. Da, da, da. You know, I'm like, okay, everybody calm down. I got Chrisean on my right-hand side. Now she's at the back. The door is right there. I'm blocking Chrisean on here because at this point, she don't go. She like, well, what's up? Like, her defense is all the way up now. And people trying to get in the door. And I'm stopping people from coming in the door. Troy was one of the people that I stopped from coming in the door.
Now, in the dressing room, at this point in time, if you listen to the story, it's Tamar, it's this dude, Rob, it's James, it's the stylist, it's Chrisean. LaTroy is outside. He ain't inside. He outside the door, not being allowed in. Yet he out there running his mouth. If she got a good lawyer, her lawyer would use that. He wasn't there, but he giving an account. Tamar, you went and you said this and you said that, and that's very incriminating because you're talking about wasn't nobody set nobody up, this, that, and the third. What you addressing that for? But you're not addressing the fact that something happened. The fact that it's saying that she was not in the dressing room when she was in the dressing room. Y'all trying to keep her out of it when she's very much in it. She's very much in this situation. Everybody's talking about how he's pouring out this blood profusely. His nose looked like it stopped bleeding to me. Maybe when he first got bopped in the nose, it started bleeding, but it wasn't pouring out blood. And LaTroy in his video said that James's nose was broke. Remember? Let's continue.
And I'm like, okay, y'all, we got to talk this out. We cannot, this is crazy. Tamar walks over to Chrisean. That is like, she said, that is like my blood brother. You cannot just go hitting my blood brother in his face. What is wrong with you? What's happening? All of this is going on. Everybody's emotions are on 100. And then Chrisean, I got Chrisean out of the room when Bandcamp came in the room. Bandcamp came in the room, got Chrisean out of the room, and that was that. I walked out of the room and I called the police. So in the video that she just made and said, well, why wasn't the police there? Why wasn't this there? And actually, to tell the truth, there were 28 security guards in that building that day from the Novo security team, 28. I went to the head of security at Novo and I asked them, I said, I need somebody to get up here right now. Somebody has just been assaulted.
Now, here's my problem. Why would you allow her to leave? If the intention was to call the police and the intention was to press charges, why would anyone allow her to leave? 28 security guards, and none of the guards heard anything. Nobody was around the dressing rooms. Nobody was in the vicinity of anything to hear anything. Now, when this video first came out, I did say maybe it's possible with the people that were in the room, nobody was filming with their cell phones to catch exactly what happened. But we all knew that at some point in time, there had to be some type of cell phone footage of something. And with Tamar showing that video of James' injuries, allegedly, that proves to me that there may be. You're telling me that you were in a state, an area that is for performing. There aren't any surveillance video. So the nightclub or the performing area doesn't have any type of cameras on the inside to catch anything. This is exactly my point. 28 security guards, and she was able to just walk out like that. You're telling me that somebody from your team walked her out.
They asked me questions. They said, who? I said, James. I said, can you call the police? You know what Novo told me? Novo said they cannot call the police. I had to call the police. I went and called 911.
I don't know, and I expressed this before when we first watched this video. I don't know what kind of security they are, but I'm a supervisor. I'm a security supervisor. When an incident goes on my site, I'm the one that calls the police. I also have to make a report of anything that happens on my shift as the supervisor. So you're telling me this incident happened? There's 28 security guards there, and none of them had to make a report? None of them had to take pictures? None of them had to document anything? Because if y'all go on my IG Lives, if y'all follow me on IG Live, when I'm at work, what do y'all hear me doing? Clickety-clack, typing, typing, typing. That's all you hear. Because I have to document everything that happens on the campus. I have to document every check-in, every patrol that is done, every alarm that happens, every incident that happens. Not only do I have to do that, but if there is an assault on my site, I have to go and make a report of the assault that happened on my site. I have to also take pictures and video documentation of what happened. We have our own reporting system. And then when an incident happens, I have to place the report in 3 different areas. So it gets reported 3 times. So you're telling me these people don't have shift logs? These people don't have incident reports? These people don't do none of that. So what the hell do? Are they security guards or are they bouncers? Because security guards and officers have to make reports of everything on their own, and they are the ones that call the police. Let's continue.
You can call 911 or public records. You can call.
No, miss, that's not accurate. She did have those rings on because she went to the Chris Brown party after. And after that is when she was in the car with K Suave and she showed her hand with her rings on. So she did have her rings on when she was in the car. Now, as for the night, I will go back, but she had her rings on in that car. She did have her rings on in that car.
911. You can check the records right after immediately happened. I called 911. It took the police over 2 hours to get to the Novo. I was not leaving until the police came. It took the police over 2 hours to get. It took them over 2 hours to get to the Novo. The police did come. A police report was reported. This whole incident is horrific. It's crazy. And then for everybody to jump online to say something about Tamar is wild. Everybody say James is lying is wild. Nobody had nothing against Chrisean. I love Chrisean. I love the ratchetness. I love the rowdiness. I love watching her on Zeus. I love her with the baddies, east, west, north, south, all of that. Chrisean said one thing that was absolutely correct when she did her live today. She said, I'm that bitch. God got me. And she's absolutely correct. For somebody of her stature to come from where she came from and to somehow manage to garnish the hearts of over 5 million people that follow her on Instagram, yes, she is that bitch.
Now, I'm going to stop this here. Okay. This is the story according to them. Okay. This is the story according to them. I do not, honestly, let me tell y'all something. Honestly, I don't really see this case getting too much traction. I don't see this case gaining too much legs. What I will say is I just hope that this doesn't affect her probation. That's what I'm going to say. That I hope it don't affect her probation in any type of way, shape, form, or fashion. All right? It can't be assault. For me, it can't be an assault with a deadly weapon because it's rings. Okay? They're rings. She did not, when they called the police originally, they said she had a poker. And they said that. It said, allegedly, that they said that to get the police to come there quicker. But it took them 2 hours to get there. Not only that, I hear that everything moves slower in Cali. But I can't, this just doesn't, listen. Like I said, they've talked too much. They've said too much. Too much has gone down. When it comes down to this situation, they couldn't keep their stories together. Everybody had a different version of the story. People who weren't even in there, okay, were running their mouths about this whole situation and what was going on. So if everybody that's allegedly involved has different accounts of what happened, please.
Sean already had the mic. There's videos now circulating all over YouTube where we were already.
Let me go here because I was trying to find this on my page. Now I've got to go back and I've got to find the full video, but I'm going to play because I know I have the whole video. I don't need whatever. Hold on, guys, because I'm coming. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Okay.
All the music. Chrisean already had the mic. There's videos now circulating all over YouTube where we were already prepared, right, to perform. Mind you, remember when she came backstage for the outfit changes?
Bad, so bad. It's cool.
No, it's not cool. It's not cool.
It's cool.
Man,
they need that for their career.
It's not cool.
Because they don't have one. It's all right.
It's not.
It's weird because
Bro, you should be cooking.
I'm trying to read the comments. I'm trying to see what the fuck they talking about.
I got the mic
on.
It's weird.
So weird.
Royo.
Okay, go
come
here.
Here. Come play rock, paper, scissors with me.
Come play rock, paper, scissors.
Come here.
With Janet.
I want to stay with you. Want to beat me again?
Or you want me
So
to
listen, y'all.
They say you need to take legal action.
Get ready.
But here's the thing. Okay, but here, no. Listen to this
They
though.
lying about legal action. No, did not press no fucking charges.
Here's the thing. Why were there
They
no?
didn't press no charges.
Why were there no
The
police
bitch
on the
ain't had,
scene?
no, it's not even that. The bitch
She
was
said,
sticking in and had nothing on his face.
She said, if I win,
Why did he
he's
show his? Why didn't he show his
tickle you.
face?
If you lose, I tickle
He showed the
you.
dentures. He showed everything.
Still has that.
Niggas ain't
But
touching
here's
you.
the thing.
No, niggas ain't touching.
If that was the case, they would have had the police at the emergency room.
She would have got hit.
She said, Jay had all the music. Chrisean already had the mic. There's videos now circulating all over YouTube where we were already prepared,
right,
to perform. Mind you.
So, with that being said, just trying to look pertaining to this. Okay. Come back over here. Now, they claim he went, let's go over the facts. They claim he went to the hospital. Okay. They claim he went to the hospital. I want to see the hospital report. I want to see the original police report. I want to see all of the photos because if there were police called, if the police were called to the scene and all of that, there is no getting around police officers documenting everything. You may be able to get, now I'm going to give you how I really feel. Okay, I'm going to give you how I really feel. I feel like the video of James with his mouth and his tooth, it's confusing for some people. It's confusing for me too. I'm on the fence with this. I'm not even going to lie. I am not a yes man who sits up and condones any and everything that gets done. I'm not a yes man, and I'm not blind to who we are following. So please take your blinders off, the beer goggles off, and let's have some real adult conversation. I'm not sure how to feel about the video of Chrisean, of James and his nose bleeding. I'm really not sure how to feel about that. And here's why. Because you open the room, you open the door for people to doubt and question the authenticity of the video. Because it is possible that you could have very well allowed someone to bust you in your after the fact. Oh, hey, little nephew. Now, I'm still on the fence. Am I wrong for being on the fence? Am I wrong? Does that make me wrong for being on the fence? And I see people are leaving. That's fine. You can leave. If you feel I'm wrong for being on the fence. Do I feel like they're being 100% honest? No, I do not. Do I feel like everything that we have seen has been 1000% proof that she's done anything? No, it is not, because everything is up for question. Do I believe Chrisean was set up? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do believe that Chrisean was set up. I do believe that those people played in her face. I do believe that she was at the side of the stage, but that they played around and they would not allow her to go do what she said, what she was supposed to do, which was perform during the twerk off session. I believe that. They leaving because I'm not bashing her. They're also leaving because I'm not. There's a lot of people. Okay, let me explain to y'all how this is going to go. And I may offend some people. And at this point, I really don't give a fuck, because it's people always trying to make themselves whatever, sneak dissing and all types of stuff that they be doing. Like, I don't see it, but I see it. But then you want to be in my face. You want to be on my post. What are you following me for? Because I'm about to unfollow you. The fuck are you following me for? I don't want to see your shit. I don't need your content. I barely use your content anyway. Now that I'm on this side of the fence, you're a piece of crap type of person. I've noticed that about a lot of people. But anyway, I digress, and let's keep it all the way funky. Not only are there people who want to see me bash Chrisean and drag her for filth, there are people that want me to be yes men to everything that she does. People that want me to say, oh, Chrisean has done nothing. Chrisean is a saint and does absolutely nothing wrong. I'm not one of those people. I know exactly who I'm watching. I know exactly what she does, what she's capable of, what she will, what she won't do. I was one of the people that was saying, if she hit James, there was a reason. What did you do to her? That was me. What did you do to her that would cause her to bop you in your mouth? Because she's not going to just hit somebody for no reason. You had to do something. And then when this guy, Rob, first came out and said that James was trying to console her and was saying that, oh, you wasn't on the side of the stage where you were supposed to be. And she said, yes, I was. And then she told him to lie again, and he lied, and she bopped him in his face. I said, well, there you go. If she bopped him in his face, she did it because he was playing in her face, because she was where she was supposed to be. We know LaTroy don't like her because guess what? Regardless of whether you seen it on somebody else's page or not, I found LaTroy's tweets. I was the one who found that shit first. I posted that. I put that out there. And then mofos went over to Twitter and when it took their own screenshots and posted it up to make it seem like they found it first. But they didn't. I did. I found that. I posted that first. And exposed that LaTroy had an issue with Chrisean way before she ever got up there on that stage and crossed paths with him. He had an issue with her way back then. Thank you, L Boogie. You remember. And then we were sitting here going through all of it. We were going through all of it. And then we started noticing how certain people in certain lifestyles seem to be attacking her the hardest. I don't know if the tweets are still up or not, but I know they're on my page. I know that much. I started noticing this, and we were talking about this back then. I even played for y'all other content creators who were talking about unaliving her because of this situation. I defend Chrisean when she is right, and I stand beside her regardless to what. I'm not going to turn on her. So if you're waiting for me to switch up and ride the Chrisean hate train, I'm not. And if you want me to be up here and cheerlead everything that she does, I'm not. Because even my favorite characters and my favorite TV shows, every now and again when they do some BS, I'm going to call them on the BS. That's me. And at this particular point in time, here's what I feel. I feel like Chrisean needs to be more selective with herself and has to recognize and realize who she is. Fuck being the clout. Girl, you are the algorithm. You are the thing that makes everything move. You need to realize that. You need to realize that people are going to attach themselves to your name just because of who you are, the attention it's going to bring, the clout that it's going to give them, and the 5 minutes of fame that they're going to get off of it. Her mama already told her, Blue knows what you are, but you don't know it yet. Get away from all of this. Now, when she said that she was going to retire, I was upset about that. But do I feel like Chrisean may, benefit from sitting down and going silent for a little bit? Yeah, but at the same time, it might not be good for her brand either. She's a social media influencer. She's a reality TV star. And she is also an artist, a music artist. She needs to be in the public eye. But you know what? Celebrities disappear all the time and take a moment for themselves. It's too much chaos that has been erupting. Too much BS that has happened. And we ain't done, y'all. If y'all follow me on IG, you know that I've been saying a storm is coming. The storm is coming. We seeing all these little storms pop up, but a storm is coming. I don't wish no ill will on anybody. Do I think that Blue needed to sit down for a minute? I do. But I don't like people being incarcerated. If we're going to be real and call things, I don't like people being incarcerated. But he needed to be sat down because here's the benefits. He's sober right now. That man was crashing out bad. Okay? He's sober right now. Chrisean, I hope it's just a scare. I hope this is a shakeup for her. I'm right along with you really well. I hope that this is a wake-up call for her to really be cautious with who she does business with, who she's around. I think here, Chrisean is not the same Chrisean that she was prior to having Junior. There is no getting around that. I don't care what nobody says. She's not the same Chrisean. But with a baby comes a level of maturity that happens within people. And who are we to dictate and determine when that level of maturity sets in? Sometimes it takes for some real life situations like this to occur for you to wake up and begin to mature in the ways that are fit for you in that moment. And I'm being very cautious with what I'm saying. I'm reading some of your comments. She's 2 years older than me, and us young people have a very, very impulsive sometimes. We do need canon events. She needs true guidance. She needs to do a circle check and be okay with the change and decrease. She needs to find herself because she has a child and the baby feels all this energy. Here's the thing about her circle. I don't have issue. I don't find fault with J, Marsh, Zio, L, none of them. I don't find fault with any of them. I do feel that she needs someone that's older, though. Someone that's older around her. And here's why. Because older people grant you a different type of wisdom, a different type of maturity. They help you come into connection with. Now, for me, growing up, I always was around the older crowd, people who were older than me. So I learned a lot from being around people who were older than me. Not only that, I was also raised. Yes, I had a relationship with my mother, but I was raised by my grandmother. So I had some of that old school wisdom that was instilled in me. And it's different when you have some old school wisdom that's instilled in you from young. I'm looking for something, guys. Give me a second. I see motherfuckers is using me for content yet again. Because they ain't got shit else to do with themselves. Like, bitch, get off my live. Go find your own angles and stop using me. You know who you are that I'm talking to. Like, you're getting annoying at this point. Almost there. Here we go. Wait a minute, that wasn't it. It's above that. Okay. I'm going to close this video out with this video here.
Wrong with his face. He's still the James that y'all see on Instagram. Yeah. It's nothing wrong with his face. Say hi to your life. Let me see. He sleep. Yeah. Tell him say what's up. It is the daughters. It's his daughter, y'all.
Oh, Lord. Wait a minute.
It's his daughter.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You're welcome for confirming it, because, yeah, it's nothing wrong with the face. Yeah, y'all really do too much. Y'all be in everybody's business but y'all own. And they do. Oh, yeah, because it's real like fun. You know, just follow us. Yeah. We really his daughters. Okay, we're not going to talk about what happened. At the end of the day, his face is clear. There's nothing wrong with his face. Nothing whatever wrong. Fake allegations y'all be making up. Yep, period. Mm-hmm. All that. When yeah, he enjoyed his birthday. We came to see James' teeth, and we came to beat y'all up. Why did y'all come to see his teeth? Like, he got regular teeth just like me, just like her. All his teeth are there. Eddie. Oh, I'll tell you, fans are so messy. I can't do this.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all get that? Hi, Adrian. I saved the best for last of all of the incriminating statements that have been made. Because at the end of the day, that's the most damning part. The daughters who got on live and said, there's nothing wrong with his face. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, what say you? Do you believe that they have talked too much? Do you believe that they have said too much? Do you believe? Because I believe. And I believe even though these daughters thought that they were getting up here and they were doing the right thing, you weren't. Okay, you weren't. And then, let me give y'all the coup de grace and the cherry on top of all of this. Now, I am going to have to turn the music. Okay, I'm going to have to turn the volume off.
No masterpiece.
Right, but wait, there's more. Hold on. Let me, for your eyes' sake, let me take this off real quick so y'all can see this in 4K. Baby, not one addressing the daughters are in the car with him. I can't play what he's saying because of the music. But you can't say that you were unaware of what your daughter said because you was up in the car with them when they were saying what they were saying to us and we was hearing what they were saying and you was hearing it at the same time that we were. Yeah, I can't play it because he's got music playing. But he looks, I mean, this is November 27th. Wait, whoa. I don't want to lie. That's November 26th. This was from November 26th. From the 26th of November, 16 days later, after the incident. And it looked like your tooth is fixed. Your nose looks fine to me, and so does your lip. So it couldn't have been too much pain and suffering and damages and all of that. This is why I said Tamar's team talk too much. Because any half-ass lawyer will be able to come and put all of this together and be able to knock all of that down to size. My only concern is what's going to happen with Oklahoma. That's my concern. Now, there is a case that is going on. From what I'm understanding, it's the case with the state, and then James is filing a civil lawsuit against her. So I know that assault with a deadly weapon is going to be thrown out. Who's Sharonda? Yeah, there's music playing, so I can't play it. Not on this platform. No, she's still on probation. She had 4 years probation. Like I said, I'm on the fence about the hit, but I'm not on the fence about her being set up. I'm not on the fence about them lying. I'm not on the fence about any of that. Oh, baby girl, Latrina, it's over on Live Bites, baby, because I got it. So, in conclusion, guys, because we've been on here for 2 hours, which means that I have been sitting for 2 hours, and when I go to move, I'm going to be in so much pain. Oh, thank you, Sharonda, because I'm like, what you mean what I'm talking about, Willis? What I'm hoping and praying for is that this all backfires and mofos get hit with filing a false police report. That's what I'm hoping for. And Chrisean, if you did hit him, James is a man. James is a big man. Self-defense, baby. You felt scared, so you had to protect yourself. Shh, don't tell nobody. Now, I'm going to post these videos as shorts on this page. I haven't made. Listen, I'm dead ass serious. I fear for my safety. So I said, if you did hit him, in self-defense. What happened, MC? Said no clickbait. What'd you say, MC? Because I didn't see it. Gracefully, no, her probation ends after her 4 years unless she gets into any trouble. That's the stipulation that I saw as well, that she couldn't get into any trouble. Okay, 5'8" and 400 pounds, baby. I'm scared. He done walked up on me. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Up. Welcome, Melissa is a member. And thank you, Tamika, for the super sticker. So at the end of the day, and in conclusion, I don't think this case in Cali is going to go too far. But let's keep our eyes on Oklahoma and see what happens. Hey, we could say that she shouldn't have went. I agree. She shouldn't have went, but she did. If I were to look at this in a way, I would say, first of all, Carissa popping up at her house could have been a sign for her to not go. Okay, because she was supposed to be getting dressed. She was supposed to be on her way there. So she was already running late because Carissa had showed up to the door. So maybe that was Carissa's way of, you know, oh, thank you very much, Adrian. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I enjoy that you enjoy watching me. I try to be fair and all of that here. That could have been them trying to, listen, the Lord works in mysterious ways, okay? And that could have very well been why she was there at that time. I can't stay long, but have a great day. You too, Adrian. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you again. And she went, and this happened, and you know, it is what it is. But I believe Chrisean is going to come out okay with this case. I really do. As far as Karzilla goes, Karzilla is talking about doing a podcast, y'all, and she's talking about bringing a voodoo lady on there to talk about voodoo being put on and how to get the voodoo off. Baby, if you are a devout Christian, don't make me call my mama again, because I'll call Mama Henny again. All right? If you are a devout Christian and a true believer, you don't need to know how to get it off, because all a root worker or a practitioner is going to tell you is to do more root work, more voodoo work to get it off. Oh, y'all didn't hear that? Child, y'all finding ways to keep me online, ain't you? Miss Poppington, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You go to the voodoo lady. The voodoo lady gonna give you some more voodoo to get it off. Listen for yourselves.
We're notifying all your followers that you are on live. So what was she doing?
We gonna listen to this live, and then I'm getting off. I ain't fooling with y'all.
Hey, boo. Wack said he hanging in there, y'all. He hanging in there. I talked to Wack yesterday. He said he hanging in there. Thanks for all the prayers. He appreciate the prayers and the letters.
Mm-hmm.
And the letters of, you know, the good constructive criticism and trying to help him get his head together. He appreciate those. Hey, Brebo.
Hold on.
Let's go. If she wishing ill will on me and my son, she do not want us to have her baby.
And that's a fact. I don't want you to have her baby.
Hey, boo. How y'all doing?
I'm just glad you stopped calling him your baby.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I'll be getting in my feelings too, but when it be your child, because it's going to come around, I done prayed about it. When it's your child, honey, I want you to take it. I want you to take it standing up just like this, okay? When you're dealing with it with your child, I want you to be strong. I don't want you to even flinch, okay? I want you to let them kids be grown.
And I have.
Coming to y'all house too. I done prayed. I done begged the Lord to let y'all see.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about this. This some voodoo. This some root working shit right here. This some root worker shit right here. I can't even be nice about it. This some root worker shit right here. I done prayed to the Lord for him to bring it to your door. Why would you do? I'm about to call my mama. I'm about to call my mama again, y'all, because I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. Mama, I need you because this lady's driving me crazy again. I want you to hear what she said, and I'm gonna put you on speaker. The people's okay, but the people's is listening, so you on speaker because I need you to hear this.
No.
Yes.
No,
I need you to hear it. You're driving. I want you to hear it, mother. I need you. I need a Christian woman, right? I need a praying mother right now. Listen.
Okay, all right.
Hey, boo.
Oh, wait.
How y'all doing?
Okay, wait.
I just wanted to apologize. I know, you know what I'm saying? I'll be getting in my... How y'all doing? I just wanted to apologize. I want you to let them kids be grown. Because that shit coming to y'all house too. I done prayed, I done begged the Lord to let y'all see. It ain't that easy, honey.
Now, Mama.
Yes.
Mama, are you supposed to pray to God? I took you off speaker. I say it's voodoo. It's root work. She doing root work. She talking about she praying to God for all of us to feel it. Like everybody who done talked about her, told her to let her kids be kids and let them be grown and all of that. She done prayed a prayer for God to send the woes of her life over to other people. This is not Christian.
Curses over them.
Go ahead.
Yeah. She's praying curses over her family.
Thank you.
See, the sad thing is that she really believes what she's saying is biblical, but it's not.
That I just said, this woman doing root work. This ain't it. Cause no, what you taught me, even though I didn't want to hear it when you was trying to teach it to me, is that we're not supposed to wish ill will upon people who have done us wrong. We're not supposed to celebrate when things happen to them. We're supposed to pray for them in all situations. We're supposed to pray for our enemies. We're supposed to pray for those who do wrong. And we're supposed to pray for grace and mercy over them because we know what's going to happen to them. So we're supposed to just keep praying for them and be merciful. But I'm sorry. Like, I really wish that I lived close to you so you could sit and watch this lady, because she's really poisoning people and I don't like it. It disturbs my spirit.
Well, the truth excuse me, is if she is influencing people, maybe I'm not supposed to speak. If she's influencing people, that means that they're weak-minded, because scriptures tell us to study to show ourselves to be approved. It also tells us to not to try the spirit by the spirit. So if someone is saying something, you have to look in the scriptures to find out if what they're saying is biblical before you can apply it to your life. If you take what someone is saying and you apply it to your life without knowing that it's of God, then you are just the blind leading the blind, and you're going to fall into the ditch, as the Bible tells us.
So now let me ask you this. What about when a person is saying something that is biblically in the Bible, but they're doing it in an incorrect manner? Because sometimes that's what happens as well.
Yeah, they're taking it out of context. So the Bible also tells us that you do not add to it or take away. So if you're using the scripture and you're applying it to a situation that is not the way the scripture was created to be applied, you are twisting the scripture. So it doesn't matter. You're still leading people wrong, and you're interpreting the word of God wrong.
You're such an awesome teacher.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mama. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call you back in as soon as I'm finished.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Listen. I'm gonna call my mama on you. Oh Lord, what did you say? You said, what prayer did your mom pray when she felt you were endangered? That I can't answer. Only she can answer that, because my mama, she really, I don't even think it was a matter of what she prayed. It was how she was praying. She's a very strong believer. My mom will walk around the house and pray. So when I say I have a praying mama, thank God for a praying mama, I mean that. Because it was by my mom's grace and my mom's mercy that I've made it out of a lot of things. And whenever I am feeling insecure in things, I will call my mama. And this is not a matter of me trying to pit my mother against Carissa. It's not that. It's that what she's doing is wrong, and I know it. And I know it. And my mom is an elder. And you hear how her spirit is. And you see how she speaks. My mom wasn't always like that. That's true. But she's a true woman of God. She's a Christian in every sense of the word. My mom knows that Bible. My mom is in her Bible. My mom will speak scripture when you call her and you've got something going on. She will tell you what the word says pertaining to whatever it is that you go on. And sometimes I have to tell her, Mom, I just need you to speak to me as a woman, as a mom. I don't need the word right now. I need you. So when I feel insecure about what I'm saying, or I just need some, I need to know that what I'm thinking or what I'm speaking is correct, I'm going to call my mom. If I don't understand something in the Bible, I will call my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's very awesome. It was a pain in the ass at one point in time, but now that I'm older, I appreciate having that with my mother, because not everybody can get that, and not everybody is able to see the anointing in their parents the way that I'm able to see the anointing in mine. And this right here is just wicked. Like, it's wicked. This is wicked right here, what she's doing. You're not supposed to do that. And like my mom said, she's speaking curses over herself because you're not supposed to do that. This is why if you notice, the tone in how I've been working has been different now. The way that I'm delivering things has become different now. I'm really trying my hardest. I'm trying my hardest, guys, to stop bashing and dragging people. And afraid for your life, boo. My life, Angel? Why would you be afraid for my life? I'm really working on that, because I'm really trying to emulate the things that have been placed inside of me, where I know that I get up here on this platform, I'm really doing my best to try not to judge people and all of that. Like, I really want to change the way that I deliver my content. And I know a lot of people are probably not going to like the way I deliver my content going forward. And some of you will. Those of y'all who stick around, great, because I really want people to think. I really want people to put more compassion into the things that are going on and with people, because I feel like with social media and us being behind these screens, we don't commune with each other the way that we once did. We don't humanize one another the way that we once did. It seems like social media is becoming a cesspool for bullying and just talking down on people. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a positive space. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want, but let's continue listening to what she's said in here, because it's very confusing, and I would never. So when I say to y'all, my Christian mother would never, I mean that.
Child. I'm going to start this podcast, though. Y'all can go on over. I done ordered all of my supplies. I done ordered all my microphones. The shit cost me almost $2,000. So y'all motherfuckers, y'all better go subscribe. Because I done bought all the stuff to start my podcast, so I don't have to be worried about what I say on these damn lives. I can just use my freedom of speech. So go on over to the 6 Out Patreon and let me know y'all ready for the podcast, so I know I didn't waste my time and my money. Y'all go ahead. I done ordered all the supplies. Everything ready to be set up and ready to roll. So I'm getting ready to start this podcast that y'all keep asking for, so I can talk my shit without having to watch my language. Hey, Lolita, I would love for you to come on my new podcast too, baby girl. Yeah, we about to sit down and talk about this motherhood. We about to put it on the table for them, because they don't know what they talking about in these comments. They ain't got no rich sons. But we need to sit down and talk about it.
What does having a rich son have to do with anything? Let me, you know what? I look a hot ass mess. But let me come up on here in my house dress, because I'm in my house dress, y'all. Let me come up on here for a second. Y'all can see me? Y'all can see me. Okay. I ain't got no rich son, but I have a son that's incarcerated. I have a son that was sentenced to 25 years in a Florida State correctional facility. I have a son that has been gone for 10 years of that 25 years already. I live in New York. He is in Florida. I cannot go and hug my son when I feel like it. I cannot pick up the phone and call my son when I feel like it. And right now, as we speak, my son is in confinement for 8 months, which means he's in the hole for 8 months. Okay? I have to call and ask permission to see my son. So when she's sitting up here talking about people don't know what she's going through, I know what she's going through. I know what a mother's pain is to have a child incarcerated. My son ain't rich, but the pain is the same regardless to whether they're rich or not. I know about praying over them. I know about lighting a candle at the church for them or lighting a candle in your house for them. I know about worrying about them. I know about worrying. And let me tell y'all this. My son was poked 7 times in there. Somebody. And he showed me the wounds when I seen him. My son has watched things that have altered his life. He watched people commit unaliving of themselves by jumping off one of the tiers and landing right in front of his cell. I know what it is to be on your knees praying for your child. For your child's sanity, their soul, their well-being. So the way that she carries this, I don't approve. See, she don't know who's commenting in her comment sections and who's giving commentary on her. You don't know their story. You don't know what they battle and what they go through. See, the difference is I give commentary and reviews on shit, and then I'm transparent with my life and give you real life situations. That's what makes me different. I'm not ashamed of anything that is going on and that goes on in my life. Because our lives are supposed to be a testimony for others, encouragement and inspiration for others. I'm a mother who knows that pain. And guess what? I don't blame anybody in the situation. My son doesn't blame anybody in the situation, not even me. Because when I tried to blame myself, my son told me, Ma, don't you blame yourself. I did this. I made this decision. You told me not to do this, and I did it anyway. My son said to me, I did the best that I could do to raise him, but I couldn't teach him how to be a man. So he went out into the streets to try to figure out what that was. So my son has given me my props. He's taking accountability. But see, that's different when you raise your child with accountability. When you raise your child with consequence to actions, they handle and carry things differently. There's a difference. And for you to pray that on somebody, my heart goes out to you, Dr. Jazz. I ain't going to see my son till he's in his 40s. The last time I physically saw my son on the outside world, he was 19, about to be 20. No, matter of fact, he was 20 because he spent his 21st birthday incarcerated. I come from a family that has dealt with incarceration. No. My son has 25 years. He has 8 months in confinement right now. So you know what I say to that prayer that was prayed over everybody to feel what she's feeling and go through what she's going through? I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, and I cover you in the blood and protect you from those words. How about that? But let's continue to listen, and then I got to skedaddle because I need to take my back meds because I've been sitting up for a minute and my back is bothering me. It's going like this. It's throbbing right now.
You're welcome on my podcast, Lolita. I'm going to interview Callie first so we can get all that she been through out of the way and let her breathe a little bit. So my daughter will be my first interview, so make sure y'all go subscribe. Because I'm ready to talk, honey. I'm ready to talk this talk, okay? I'm ready to talk my talk. Because it's been 2 years that I've been putting up with y'all. And it's time to talk my talk. I ain't fixing to be watching my language and watching y'all feelings or none of that. Either you signed up to listen or you didn't. How about that? Either you came for the show or not. Because I'm going to talk my shit, honey. I'm tired of taking orders. You can go right on to the link is in my bio. I'm going to make sure I drop the first one for y'all this Sunday. So if 1,000 of y'all go sign up, I'll make sure it drop. And I'm going to be talking to some magic people that do voodoo. They're going to tell us how to do the voodoo, how to get the voodoo off. Okay? We're going to learn some shit on my podcast. Y'all motherfuckers going to be ready, okay?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Dr. Jazz, Tasha's been trying to get in touch with you. And I can't find your message for nothing. Get her off of here. She the damn devil. Oh my God. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Well, I won't say yes, she is, but I'm just saying, y'all heard what she said? Y'all heard what she said. She gonna have some magic people up there and they're gonna teach y'all how to put the voodoo on and how to take it off. Oh, they can tell you how to get it off, T-Love. You calling Carissa Lilith from now on? For everything that can get put on, it can be put off. But as a Christian, as a Christian, you would never. Well, now voodoo and Christianity doesn't mix, but there is something called hoodoo, which a lot of our grandparents probably did. It's where you work the roots and the word. Okay, that's more spirit, that's more able to be in alignment. Okay, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's a lot that we're gonna talk about, and I know that I keep talking about the pour up, the pour up, the pour up, the pour up, but we need to go and do a pour up. Okay, because she ain't talking about no good side to anything. She's talking about, let me shut up. 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 Okay, let me shut up. A lot of y'all grandparents were root workers. Root workers work with herbs. That's why they were able to whip up these elixirs, mix up these concoctions that made you feel better. They seemed weird, but there was concoctions, okay? But see, we got to save that for a different platform because people don't come over here for that. They don't come over here for that. Okay, so the pour up is my other channel because I'm sorry, y'all saw that. Carl Lucifer. Y'all, I'm not doing this with y'all today. So the pour up is my other channel. I've only done one video over there. I need to do a pour up. I really do. I need to do a new one. It's well overdue. I have not done a new one. I loaded a lot of videos over there. But this is my other channel, the pour up. Now, over there, that's where I speak about a lot of things. In order for you to get to it, you got to use @the pour up. All together, one word. I have added video content that I took off of this page because if any of you remember, my page used to be called Ashe and Henny, where I used to give spiritual talk and you know, I was going to bring the gossip, but YouTube said I have to basically decide what my channel is going to be. I have not been live in 2 months. Wow, it's been 2 months since I've been on this page. I need to do another live. Okay. So if y'all could go over and subscribe to this channel and run this channel up, I would greatly appreciate it. See if we can get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. But that is my channel. I'll play a little bit of the live just so y'all could understand what I'm talking about on here. Also want to go into what is a soul contract, okay? Because trauma bonding, karmic relationships, soul contracts, these are all things that people have tried to group together and have tried to place on people. But I'm going to break it down for you today. Oh, yes. I'm going to break it down on today. So a soul contract is a spiritual concept that suggests individuals enter into an agreement or contract on a soul level before they are born. I'm going to say that again. Individuals enter into agreements or contracts on a soul level before they are born. So that means before you are even formed in your mama womb, this contract is already together. So that's the type of content that I talk about over there on the pour up. So I know I have to get my scheduling down pat. I really wish that I could just be home and just give y'all the content that y'all love. Just create content all day. I love to talk to y'all. I love to share time and space with y'all. I love the fact that a lot of y'all say to me, look, I'll be waiting for you because I don't even listen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give y'all a variety of different things. So over here, we review stuff and we may talk a little bit of, you know, but over there is where I really get into spiritual stuff, you know, and I teach y'all, I tell y'all, I share with y'all what I've learned and things that I've gathered and things that I've collected, you know, over the course of my spiritual journey, because I'm not on a religious journey. I'm on a spiritual journey. We're all on a spiritual journey. All of us. So, I will put the link down in the chat for y'all. Well, don't let the icon on the pour up scare you, because all that means is that my spiritual eye is open. Because we do have a spiritual eye. That's all. It's just a spiritual eye. It may look scary, but ain't nothing scary about over there. I promise. It may look scary. Where is the link so that I could pin it for you guys? But oh, the rainbow chick, you got your hat. Oh man, I can't pin it. Why is it not allowing me to pin it? Yeah, it's not allowing me to pin it. For whatever reason, I can't pin the link. I must not be logged in. Am I logged into my account? No, I'm logged into the wrong account. That's what I get. That's what I get. So, that's what I get. Pin. I'm spiritual, not religious. Same, Miranda. I'm not religious either. I'm spiritual. Yeah, and I can tell you, that third eye is really real. It's been scientifically found in the body. So it's not something that is made up or whatever. I'm glad you got your hat. Y'all got to take pictures with y'all merch and send it so that I could put it up. What happened? I return every curse to sender. I rebuke any and every attempt to attack. Right there. Someone please help Chrisean and Junior. They're under heavy spiritual attack from Carissa. That's my kind of information. Yeah, so we're going to get over there and we're going to get into that. But I'm going to thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. Yeah, I pinned it. I'm going to go. Ask yourself this question. Why did he have to go get security when all them people who was trying to get in there, no one said, let's call the cops. No one said, let me go get security. It's 15 security guards. Nobody went to go get them. I mean, hey, that's what we were all saying. You must be further back in the video. It's actually both. It's actually both, Stephanie. It is a way that she was raised. It is choices and decisions, but it is a spiritual attack. Thank you. That's what they said. So, what's your rising sign, Henny? You look like a Pisces rising. Will you talk about birth charts over there? Not really. I'm not very versed in birth charts, but I am a Sag, Capricorn, Sag. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. And I do know that I was born during a Mercury retrograde on a Sunday. I know that stuff. But listen, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in, and riding out and rocking out with your girl. I have enjoyed this live. I hope that this was informational for y'all. If nothing else, that it did give you some clarity. Continue to pray for Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. and keep them covered. Pray for your enemies too as well. No, that's hard. But yeah, we got to, because that's what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna, hopefully, if I can get everything done that I need to get done, hopefully I can come back later and we could work on doing a pour up, and I could just freestyle it, and you guys, it could be like a Q&A, and we could talk about things. So yeah, but y'all, when y'all vibe high. The higher you vibe, the less the bullshit will be able to stick. And y'all already know, love is always love, and I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.